Title says it. I was with my ex for almost 6 years and married for about 7 months. I should have never got married, I know, but my divorce was finalized during the summer. I met my current boyfriend before my divorce, but we were never serious until after everything was finalized. We have been talking for about 8 months and technically dating for about 5 months now. Obviously, there is a huge age gap between my ex and I, one of the many reasons the relationship didn't work. But my parents normally got along with him because he was close to their age. They went to many football games together while we were still together, ANAP. My mom told me she invited him, Amp, his best friend, to one last night. She told me she would not bring me up at all, Amp. If he tried to bring me up, she would not allow it. So I really didn't find it too concerning. My boyfriend wanted to FaceTime my mom to see what they were doing. Damp. I told him truthfully that that's not a good idea because my ex is there. To my surprise, he completely flipped the script on Damp, got mad at me for it. I told him I have no control over what they decide to do, but reassured him there would be no conversation of me or him. Damp also told him that I have absolutely no communication with my ex whatsoever. He told me he's extremely unhappy with the situation. Damp thought so highly of this relationship until now. I couldn't understand why. So I kept asking him what I did wrong. He kept saying that I didn't do anything wrong, but if the roles were reversed, I'd feel the same way. After a while of back and forth, he told me he's considering breaking up with me over this. I cried. Amp asked, why would he do that when it has nothing to do with me? He just kept saying he has a right to be unhappy right now, Namp. I validated his feelings many times, Namp. Never dismissed them because his feelings are valid all the time, as are mine. He then tells me he doesn't think he wants to break up, but does want to take a step back because we are moving too fast. I asked what he means by this, Amp. He said that he always had concerns since we started talking that I would go back to my ex-Amp. Here we are. I told him I have zero interest going back to him. Damp, have not even seen him, let alone talked to him, since the divorce, and Amp, even before. All communication with him was about the divorce. He said he still wants to talk to me, and Amp, hang out here and Amp there. But I told him I have too many feelings involved with him at this point to just hang out casually when we spend every day together now, Namp. Have talked about moving in together, having children, etc., etc. He told me he no longer wants anything serious with me. Amp. I just broke down crying because I feel like I've just wasted my time. I've constantly tried to reassure him. I don't talk to my ex. I apologized on my parents' behalf. Demp told him I'd be having a serious talk with them today. It almost seems like he was looking for a reason to step away from me, and this was a good one. Do you think his reaction is justified, or does it seem like he is overreacting? I'm just so lost right now.